Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to part 2 of The Harvest. We come back to these jokers. Now teamed up with Crandall.
It's for a cup of coffee in the big time, yeah.
Shut up about your cup of coffee and drink this. Night has fallen and Snowy has managed to find himself a big barrel of, immediately weak ale, to the point even he won't drink it because it's got no bite to it. He has blessed the ale, so he's passing out to everyone who's going to be involved in the fight. So anyone who drinks of this imbued brew gets an advantage on charisma-based checks, +1 to armor class, and +1 increase to DC of saving throws against castings of enchantment spells.
Magpie debates drinking it and does, but she grimaces. She hates ale.
This is a Channel Divinity ability Blessed Ale of the Beer Domain Cleric. Part of the reason I actually want to play one.
So Crandall's AC is now 20.
And El Pudding Diablo is at 19.
Magpie's AC goes up to...
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Goes up to 16. So she's a little stronger.
15 for Shifross.
Should I drink that stuff too?
Not
This very
ale.
weak ale will benefit you more than anything.
Okay. They drink it.
It is Mama Juana, más fuerte. No one's gonna know what I'm referencing.
Well,
I mean, you will, but...
So, how much is the boost?
+1 to the armor.
Oh, so 12 for Aaronese.
So 14 for Yuki.
Oh my god.
You actually
Hermes,
have the full
mega
list of
squish.
boosts that provides, just so we...
Yeah.
Oh god,
Or just write it down in the chat.
I am going to look for the PDF to get it. Kindly do a bit of roleplay before I do this.
So while the DM is looking for that, I guess the rest of us are just kind of... So... You lot all ready?
I have just had a glass of Mama Juana. I am ready for anything.
That sounds highly illegal.
Sounds like a drug, but...
It's the national drink of the Dominican Republic, damn it.
Oh! Sorry!
Well, we wouldn't know that. What's a Dominican Republic? Is that like a queasy cataract?
The normal laws of reality don't apply to Okasan or El Pudding Diablo.
Magpie has noticed this.
Eh. The cinnamon
Ross
water
is-
just made him break the fourth wall.
Shifross is trying to calm himself by tuning his lute.
There we go, it's in general.
Okay.
I see it.
And Crandall is over there shadow boxing to pass time.
Magpie's been either meditating or testing her bow, making sure it's perfectly tuned, which it is, obviously. Making sure the arrows are ready, getting a feel for them without shooting them. She doesn't want to waste any of them. She's basically doing what a Fey hunter would normally do before a hunt. And you kind of see she's mostly in a focused... Like, she might be talking to you, like, saying, are you ready? Are you ready? But she's very focused. She's very, like, you've never seen Magpie like this before. She's usually very silly and happy and bouncy. But right now she's almost stone-faced. It's a little scary.
The harvest really got to you, didn't it?
This is traditional for a Fey hunter. I can't be a jokester with this. I know I'm a little goofy like the rest of the party, but this is my job. This has always been my job.
Yeah, you tend to take things more seriously than the others, and I respect that.
Thank you kindly. You're...
Hmm?
1 second, I'm face palming in real life because of Lantern.
What did he say?
Look at General.
Oy
The thing
vey.
is, I love that song too.
They'll never know.
Unless I sing it at some point, and I very might just do that.
Well, that's
Now
what. Well,
rising up your bow and shoot those arrows hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in harvest and the Failor deals the cards.
I know that song. Is that really how Faye spelled? That's a Fire Emblem character.
But if you lose, the Fate Lord get your soul.
Anyway, back to serious moment. Bagpie
Yeah.
talking to him. It's like, well, you take your job seriously too. I mean, your church is the mechanical heart, right? I recognize the symbol.
Yeah, it was.
Was?
I left for reasons.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's perfectly fine, darling. Sometimes it's not that you don't want to be in a place that you thought you wanted to be in.
Yeah.
Or you get displaced because of reasons. See,
Yep.
I wasn't supposed to be a Fey Hunter.
Hmm?
I don't remember much because of what happened with you-know-who coming on the horizon. I don't actually see him. Remember, I did say he takes memories. I think we lost somebody in our last scuffle with him because we weren't ready. But I think they were supposed to be the Fey Hunter, and I was supposed to go into my granny's bakery. But we lost them, so it was up to me to carry on the family job.
I'm so sorry this happened.
That's kind of why I was a little afraid to let anyone else in the guild go after him. Because you guys are a family, and I don't want to lose another family member to that. And I'm guessing you had your reasons for leaving that church.
Yeah. I'm not sure I want to talk about it right now.
No pressure. I didn't think you did. I mean, usually changing your spirituality is kind of a big deal. Personally, I don't take stock in any gods.
I mean, I'm still into the whole mechanical thing. It's just some things change. And you find some things out that you never wanted to know.
Something didn't mesh right with you, and you decided for your own sanity to leave.
Yeah.
And you ended up with us instead. I'm not sure how well that worked out.
I read the name, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just a thing, but now we're here with a guy who turns into things like every 5 minutes.
To be fair, he didn't do that before, remember? I want to punch whoever gave him that damn book.
I burn that thing, but it'll just come back.
I know! I threw that damn thing off the side of the ship, and it hit Shipfrost somehow.
a cold breeze brings you to silence. As you look around, you see, as agreed, Antiope's taking his team back, forming a secondary line in case something happens to you. He casts a glance of looking concern towards you. Tiny looks hopeful as ever. With good cheer, wishing you good luck. Snorri's just slapping his hammer into his hand and just
He's ready to fight.
spitting, and he's just readying his gloves as he maneuvers his wheelchair. As he starts to grow colder, you can hear the celebrations of the harvest going on. They won't be persuaded otherwise to not partake of it. So much work has gone into it, and no matter what, they want something good to come of this day. And the harvest moon rises.
Almost showtime, people.
The moon turns blood red, casting an eerie red glow over everything. And the birds begin to chant, Magdalene, Magdalene, Magdalene back. Magdalene, Magdalene, all grown up.
Magpie is just ignoring them. She's like, anyone want to ask what they're talking about?
All I know is they're creepy.
It's actually a very good assessment there, Crandall.
Ernest is writing in their diary in case it's the last time.
Beyond out the fields which you were gazing at, it begins to grow. Pumpkins begin to bloom, growing to fully matured. One growing even bigger than the rest.
Last chance to ask about the Magdalene thing. Hint.
Say, friend. Really, we're going to make El Pudding Diablo. Wonderful.
Yes.
Really?
He's occupied.
Jeff Ross is barely paying attention to anything because he's trying to focus on the instrument at the moment.
Hang on, I'm gonna roll a d20 for myself.
Oh no.
You know what? El Pudding Diablo is apparently not insightful enough to think to ask. Because he got
Yuki?
a 6.
Yuki, you gonna ask?
Yuki is currently just looking at her father's watch and before putting it away and getting ready to fight.
I'll reveal
Oh
it.
hell! I'd pass that perception check. I passed that perception check with disadvantage. Damn.
I mean, Ernest can hear it, and they just assume it's the summoning ritual.
Why are those damn birds chanting my name?
Magpie.
What?
Are they calling you?
Yes. I faced that thing 10 years ago, when I was 8.
Oh, good. It has long memory. Ugh.
Wooden roots.
It won't have a look.
Hell?
Wooden roots
What the hell?
twist and erupt from the soil as a skeletal frame rises up tall, broad, still skeletal. As a cloak weaves itself around it of leaves of brown and gold.
I have one of the arrows from the Queen of Night on Whisper, the bow, and I have it down, but stretched and ready to aim.
About how far away is the skeletal frame as it forms?
It's at the center of the field, so it's good, say about 2 good as 60 feet away from the village. With one swing, an arm of roots just erupts from its side as it swung out, reaching out, forming into long bony fingers. Again for the other. As the cloak comes to a foam around its shoulders, then it leans forward, pressing both hands against the ground, and plunges a wooden neck into the largest pumpkin, and raises again as a face tears itself open on the pumpkin. 10 years passed. 10 years of promise honoured. 10 years of debt is due. Time for the harvest. Time for the Lord to claim his debt. The Pumpkin King is here to claim what is his.
Everyone meet the Lord of the Harvest.
I'd rather not.
Buenos dias, senor.
The Queen of
Him
Knots.
down, then I take you down.
The Queen of the Knot says you're done.
Yuki's just growling at it.
The Pumpkin King leans forward, its hands held behind to his side predatory. Well, what do we have here?
A very pissed off ranger.
Magdalene Foray, once again we meet again. Alas, Malcolm paid for days long past.
How far forward is it leaning?
It's about leaning about a foot forward.
How close to us / the ground is he leaning?
Let's say there's a good 40 foot between you.
Never mind.
Where's this barely put it down? You basically shouted down to each other.
It talks.
I talk, I
Malcolm.
sing, I come and claim and reap what I am due.
Queen of Knots says you've overstepped your damn bounds. We're here to make sure you stay in them next time.
Magdalene. Last time we crossed, you weren't ready. By your own kin, by those who should have been ready. How are they any better?
We're the bastard smalls, you asshole. We're crazier than you'll ever be. And she has her bow up and ready to fight. She has this look of I will destroy you in her eyes. If there's like any fire around her, it's reflecting in her eyes. She is that determined, that ready.
Hush, little child, tame your flame. It shall do you no favour did stay. I shall finish what I come to do. 10 years past.
And Yuki's a better singer than you.
And my deed.
As soon as Shifrost hears this thing start singing, he starts up a performance of his own. It's not loud. You can't really hear it, but he is working counter charm.
On this, roll for initiative.
Oh boy. Oh, shoot. What up?
Oh, hell. That's not going to be useful because I'm far away, but...
That cocked. Hang on.
24.
I got a
17.
nat 20, so that's 21.
Not 20, 24, so...
What was that again, Yuki?
Well, 17, so I guess added would be an 18.
19. What do I add on to that?
+1. So you go for 20.
Snap. Unnatural 20.
I just typed that in chat just to get them there, so...
Okay, Randall's on 19. Shifrost is on 11.
I did not roll well for Shifrost.
That sounds about right for Shifrost's life.
Honestly.
To be fair, Shifrost's abilities work better after everyone else, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not in this case. There's one he needs to do early.
Oh, shit.
Magpie.
Wait,
Protection from good and evil is touch range.
Wait, Yuki has it too.
Yes.
Which one? Yeah. Which one?
Protection from good and evil.
Yeah. I also technically have warding trick from the Humblewood section.
Magpie, you're first to go.
Oh, first of all, Hunter's Mark on that motherfucker. And second of all, first attack.
Sadly, since it knows you were there, you won't get the psychic damage.
Well, yeah, but this is just like...
Yeah.
She's using the Queen of Night's arrows, which probably helps, and she's using Whisper, which probably helps. Let's see, 15 on the die, and technically her arrow thing is plus 10.
25.
So 25. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yes, it is.
The arrow plunges straight into its eye.
Oh! Let's see. She gets a 7 on the D8 plus 8 damage total on that. So attack number 2. 21.
That's a hit.
So let's see, that is... The Hunter Mark adds 3, and the D8 adds... So that's 6 on the next one. Actually, no, 6... 7, because I add plus 1 to the attack, I believe. Is it plus 1, or is it... Oh, no, plus 4, so... Plus 4 on the D8, which would be 7, so... 10, sorry. I'm bad at mathing. And the last attack, because remember, I have that third attack with the extra...
Because you're
If it
attacking
hit-
first.
Yep. Let's see, the D6 adds another 3, and... Oh, wait, I have to actually roll the attack first, sorry.
Yes.
21 again, so... That plus 10 is nasty! So plus 3 from the Hunter's Mark, and the first D8, because I think I get an extra D8 of damage. If I remember that correctly. It's been too long, damn it! There's that book. Okay, yeah, here it is. The answer guides everything. Where's it? I am so sorry, folks.
You're good.
Let's see, Dread Ambusher, an extra D8. Okay, I'm just making sure. So the first D8 gives... Actually, roll a D8. First D8 gives 6 plus 4, which is 10, and the second one, which is just a general D8, is 3, so that's 13... 16 damage total.
Okie dokie. 3 arrows plunge straight into his gourd.
All of them Queen of Night arrows, so...
And yes, you're not a good distance to see what kind of damage they're doing. Okay, next up. El Buddy Diablo.
Why is he so far away?
Because he's an asshole!
Let's see here. He is 40 feet away, right?
Yep.
What is the range on that? Hang on.
Can we fight that guy instead?
No.
Damn, not close enough. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm going to hold my action until the pumpkin gets closer.
Okay, okay. Next up is Low.
Oh snap! Okay, I did not expect to be up so early. Okay. Let me. How far away is he?
40 feet.
40 feet.
How many steps can I make?
I think your movement is 30.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, that's what speed's for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my full 30 feet, and I am going to remind me again, what does augury do?
Quick Google. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da.
What spell?
Assuming I can spell.
What spell level is it?
Level 2.
Okay, just looking it up. Augury. It's by casting.
Basically, you do some little motion, like you throw dragon bones or just lay out little cards or whatever, like you're doing a tarot reading or something like that. And you do this, and you can get an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of one course of action you plan to take in the next half hour.
Okay.
The GM gives you wheel, woe, wheel and woe, or nothing to tell you whether the results will be good or bad. It takes a full minute to cast.
So it probably wouldn't be the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to need 10 rounds to cast that thing.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
If you want to hint, there's obviously the idea roll.
I'm going to say try to hang back for the moment if you can.
Okay. I'll take the idea roll.
Give us a roll then.
Which die?
If
I 20.
Yeah. Okay. I got a 4.
A 4.
Ow.
You surely have a craving for pumpkin pie.
To be fair, so does Dokusan.
Can I still do something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was pointless. I'm just gonna cast
Does Aramais-
Sacred Flame. Huh?
I was gonna ask, does Aramais have any attack spells?
Yeah, they have a few. They have Sacred Flame for one. I'm assuming that's an attack spell.
Yes.
Alright, Sacred Flame, let's go.
Let's see here. How does that work?
It is a cantrip as a cleric and oh god.
Okay, it's a dex saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. So,
Dex, you
So-
say? Oh, oh fuck.
What's oh fuck mean?
Well, this is a huge creature, so of course it's Dexy good.
So, what is your terminology for it? Because I'm not currently a spellcaster. What's your spell save DC, Dork?
Spell save 13.
Okay. Wait, really? I feel like it should be higher than. Okay, never mind.
What is your do you know what your skill you use to determine your spell save DC?
No.
Should
You're
be
a cleric.
wisdom for cleric.
Yeah, what's your wisdom modifier?
+3.
So it should be you should have a DC of 14 on your spell saves.
Oh!
It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Yep.
Alright. Cool.
Oh, by the way, your attack hits. It hits so good it's ridiculous.
He
Wow.
rolled a 1, didn't he?
I'm not saying anything.
That's That's a yes. That's a yes.
Take a drink.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we took this guy down in like one round?
I think he has more hit points than that. Even the magpie wailed on him.
So yeah, he takes 1d8 radiant damage.
I know that feeling.
Hey.
That's like when I got a -2 for deception in that one game.
Before Jack of all trades kicked in, there were so many zeros I rolled for strength checks in the bard at one campaign.
So how much damage are you doing?
Roll a d8. Let's find out.
Oh, okay. As I remember what a D8 looks like, I found it.
I have that problem too, trust me.
I got a 4.
Do you add your spell modifier to that?
Yes.
So
Add my spell modifier. What's my spell modifier? Oh, plus 5.
Should be +6.
Oh,
Wisdom plus your wisdom plus your proficiency.
Oh, it's 2d8 for because your character is level 6.
The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math.
Give it another D8.
Yeah.
Roll another D8.
Oh, grabbing it.
we'll do the math.
2 plus 6. That's 8.
Actually, no, it doesn't give you the bonus for your modifier, it looks like. Weird.
I don't. Thank you.
So 2 plus your original 4, it's 6 damage.
Yeah.
Still good,
Yep.
I think.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
The Lord of Harvest is briefly cast in yellow light, banishing the bed of the Harvest Moon for a brief moment. You can see for a moment there is orange goo dripping from where the arrows have dug in.
He's bleeding. This is a good sign.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Exactly.
If it bleeds, we can eat it because that pumpkin looks delicious.
For some reason, I agree with him.
Next up is Crandall.
Hey, Crandall, he's not running full speed. He just kind of walks slowly towards the creature and goes, "Hey, freak show, you overgrown petunia, come on, right here. And that is the where'd it go?
That just disappeared.
Here it is. I'm going to post this so you can actually read it and react appropriately. Wisdom saving throw against a 15.
Salty salute.
Yeah, the Pumpkin King's getting the damn salt. We're giving the salute.
Okay, they failed.
Okay, so they are taking 11 points in psychic damage And if it attacks anyone but Crandall before his next turn, it's disadvantaged.
Oh.
And he only moves 5 or so feet just to kind of walk towards it and taunt.
Okay. Yuki.
Yep.
Yogo.
Okay. So probably since Shifrost can't cast his spell at the moment, I'll probably do it in exchange.
Yeah, I won't be doing the protection for good and evil on this turn. I've got another spell I need to cast.
Okay.
So who are you gonna do good and evil on?
I think, given everything, I'm gonna have to put it on Magpie.
Thanks, Yuki! Let's get this overgrown vegetable!
Technically, pumpkins are a fruit.
Well then, this fruitcake's going down!
There we go.
Vegetable, I don't care as long as it goes in my belly.
Take the nutrition major out of this player group, folks.
It'll be good.
Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad, though. Just put
After this,
Yeah, we put it in a fruit pie!
after this
Philosophy.
encounter, much scurvy will be solved.
Philosophy is wondering if that makes pumpkin pie a smoothie.
We did actually do pumpkin smoothies at work this past week.
That's
You just need to water it down a little bit. Yeah, that'd work.
Anyway, back to the giant pumpkin creature trying to eat us!
Yes, what is Yuki doing?
Y'all at home are listening to dramatic music while we're talking about pumpkin smoothies.
You too?
Hell, I started the music up. Why not?
I did too!
Too.
Just
What is Yuki doing?
okay. So, okay. So I'm gonna pull out the band door and cast Entangle in front of everyone. Since that's in a 20-foot square.
So you put a 20-foot square between you and the Lord.
Yes. So it means that if he wants to cast a spell, he's got to succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends, which is about a minute.
You say you put it in front of the party and not under it, under the Lord? Because he's a good 40 foot away?
That might be a better idea, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, they're going to make a strength saving throw to see if they're restrained or not. What's your spell? It don't matter. Because I'm burning these fucking dice.
Well, my spell save was DC would be 13, so.
Oh, that's failed.
Oh my god!
I was honestly worried someone was gonna die, but with the way things are going.
Let's not get overconfident.
Yeah,
Good point.
Wait, no.
Die out!
Saw this. I'm missing this. I'm using the.
Should I roll for you?
I am losing the legendary resistance to pass that test.
Oh yeah, it's a legendary creature! It has legendary resistance!
Oh no.
Damn it.
Did you do the good and evil thing, Yuki?
I did, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right, I have it.
And guess what?
What?
It's its turn.
It's its turn. Okay.
Been nice knowing you.
Oh no.
Don't back down yet!
Would you say everyone's within 20 foot of each other?
Except maybe Crandall, who kind of wandered off a little bit.
Magpie might be maybe the closest to her would be Aramaeus, but she's probably a little away from the party just because she was concentrating.
And at this point, there is counter charm going on still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, because Shifrost did that first.
I just need to find out what the hell that does.
Counter charm?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I can.
There we go. Counter charm.
And Magpie has the protection from good and evil on her too.
Okay.
Basically, everybody around here has advantage on the saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Oh, okay. The air is filled with the sound of locusts. As a swarm around the party.
Oh, god damn it, this spell.
The quality.
What is
Locusts
it?
are bees, right?
They're grasshoppers, but they'll eat everything.
Oh, Christ!
Locust. If you've ever walked outside and seen a bunch of empty bugs, basically just clinging to trees and everything, those are locusts that leave their shells behind when they molt.
This spell is awesome. It's one of my favorite druid spells, if it's what I think it is.
And let's just say everyone's within 20 foot of each other, so give us a constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
What?
Go
Damn.
Go big or go home.
19.
Okay.
19.
Okay, there's two 19s.
Crandall is a 23.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I got a
Shifrost.
12.
Shifrost is a 15.
Okay.
10 plus 2, so we got a 12.
Just muffin here.
What?
Just muffin.
Oh.
Okay. For those who've got over 16, you only take 8 damage.
Ooh.
Damn bugs!
Those who failed take 17.
Okay.
Healers on deck!
As the bugs bite to snip at any exposed flesh.
Yeah, we
How
all
much-
may want to move from this spot. Just saying.
How much damage did those under 16 get again?
17.
Yes! You rotten! Get...
It's not my turn. I can't heal anyone.
Next up is Jifros.
Who unfortunately does not have mass healing spells.
None of us do, I think.
But he is going to cast Plant Growth, centered on the Lord. And he's going to leave 2 trails just big enough for Okosan and Crandall to actually run toward it, but not big enough for the Lord to actually make use of. So basically in 100 foot, I think it's a 100-foot radius. Let me actually scroll to the spell and get the exact number again, because I already forgot
It's
it.
a 100-foot radius.
Okay. Basically, there are small trails that we could use to fall back at full speed if we need to, but I don't think a large creature is going to be able to use them. But now, basically, it's moving at a quarter speed, And with the trails I've left, we should be unencumbered by it. And as my bonus action, I'm going to look at Okasan and tell him, "You can do it!" And give him the die 8 Bardic Inspiration die.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move about, 30 feet or 20 feet back from the rest of the group. 25. My movement's 25.
Okay. And this takes us right back to Magpie.
Magpie is going to first move back about 20, 30 feet because she is a ranged fighter. And those bugs, she does not want to be in them. She's going to be calling for everyone to fall back because of them, unless they're going directly for the Lord. Her next action will, of course, be to attack the Lord once she moves back the 30 feet.
Okay.
Unnatural 20 on the first attack roll.
That's a hit.
Okay, so the D6 gives me perfect 6. The D8 gives me 10 total with the +4, so that is 16 damage to that Fey Lord. Attack number 2. Nat 20!
Nice!
Double the damage when I hit.
I was going to say it's either you're rolling double the dice or just doubling damage. It's up to you.
Double the damage when I do it.
That's fair.
That always seems to work out better. The D6 gives a 4. The D8 gives another 6 +4, 10. Full damage, please.
It's a 10 whole damage.
Well, no, the D6 gave me a 4. The
Right.
The D8 gave me a 6 +4 from my thing, so that's like 16 total. Like it's 14 total again. I don't know if you double the whole thing or just the D8.
You re-roll the die again. All dice get re-rolled, and you add it together.
Okay, so that's 3 on the D8 and a 6 on the D6 the second time.
So basically, you had 14 plus 9, 23 damage.
Shit! Yeah, Magpie's got a wailing on this thing!
You see the Lord of the Harvest stumble under the latest volley.
He's getting weaker! Keep at it!
El Pudding, you're up.
El Pudding Diablo is going to move 25 feet to get closer to it. And then, I have to pull up how this works.
Did it actually move on its turn, by the way?
No, it cast a spell.
Now that I'm closer, I'm going to cast Infestation. It has to make a con save against 12, so it's not a real high save.
Okay, against 12. Passes.
Okay, nothing happens except it has bird vomit on it now.
So it's insulted?
Because that's how we canonically decided that this spell works.
I
All right,
don't remember this conversation.
it's somebody else's turn now.
No.
Alright, so I'm assuming I like had to take steps back after the locust attack.
Yeah, Makai was calling everyone that needed to fall back, basically.
Okay. Could I still possibly hit the guy without stepping forward?
I'm gonna give you a freebie here. Just gotta check.
Thank you.
Just gotta check details first.
Thank you.
Here we go.
I forget.
Heat metal, 60 foot.
Oh!
Constitution, lasts up to a minute. And if you heat the metal of the arrowheads in the pumpkin, it will take 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. And you basically renew it on each of your consecutive turns.
It takes your bonus action to reapply the damage,
Yeah.
but it also
that's
gives
fine.
it also gives you a few bonuses.
Yeah, that sounds like the best move right now.
Heat metal is an amazing spell.
Book and
All
book.
right. All right, heat metal.
Give us 2d8.
Okay, 2d8.
He gets no save against this. He just soaks the damage.
Oh snap!
I did this to a
That's
giant
excellent.
robot last week. It was great.
I tried
right.
it against a giant robot last session. It failed.
Ooh, 3 and 6.
3 and 6 is 9. You see flames just erupting from the
Hey, look,
Lord's
he's a
head.
jack-o'-lantern now!
And it just stumbles, supporting itself with one arm, reaching out towards you, going, "No, this is not right."
No, it isn't. I was expecting this to be much harder.
Queen of Night says to knock off your shenanigans, bitch!
Holy crap! I just cut off the arm of an eldritch god.
You just burned an eldritch god, Arameus! You ought to be proud of yourself!
Wow.
Next up is 19, so is Crandall.
Okay. Crandall should be exactly far enough away to run up to this thing and start beating the hell out of it. Which he starts by leaping at the thing and trying to drop kick it in the gourd. See if I can get back to the character sheet. That would be a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Ooh, ow, 13 damage.
The god explodes.
Oh!
Is the rest of it falling?
Timber.
Did Crandall just beat the Pumpkin King?
Yes! Yes!
Oh my!
It'll just
my
drop
gosh.
kicked its head in.
Yes! That's for both of you!
Ooh, yeah!
Oh my gosh, we did it!
We won!
I feel like we horribly upset the balance of the universe.
No! But we did not have to do this! We won!
I can't explain why, but I have the feeling that a man from the north is now glaring at us.
Let him glare! That was amazing!
Suddenly,
Arameus just did amazing out there!
suddenly El Diablo steps into a mole hole.
Oh no, it's the third strongest mole! The most frightening of them all!
We did it! We did it!
The flames start to spread about the roots and leaves of the former lord as snow starts to fall. And then, looking up, you notice something seems to be descending from the moon. A pair of forms, winged bat-like.
The Queen of Night?
There we go. It doesn't have a head. It has a strange sort of maw. Just very much like those purple worms you had encountered
Oh.
before.
Fuck.
What the?
These things
Did we?
are big.
What?
And you hear clapping from behind you. And a man steps out. Well done, well done. That was rather impressive.
You're not gonna kill us, are you?
Does he look like a gib?
A what?
His dress style looks to be a few seasons behind.
Do we recognize him?
You got an idea of who he is. Like I said, his style seems to be a few seasons behind. He appears to be wearing some kind of powdered wig that matches the spiky beard upon his chin.
This is the Lord of Winter, isn't it?
This is the Lord of the Autumn Court. This is the Pale-Lit King.
You're not... We were sent partly by the Queen of Night, sir. The Lord of the Harvest was kind of causing trouble, according to her.
Apparently your memory is short. Now let me remind you that my arrival was commented upon because the seasons have changed. The summer court has retired. It is time for the autumn. And now it's time for me to clean up, as I per se.
So he's not here to kill us. He knows what's going on.
The two translucent bat-like creatures take up either side of the fallen lord as the finely dressed but odd-looking person. You even know that don't touch the hat.
Kill attention!
You try to reach for his hat. He grabs your hand with his green, scaly clawed hand.
Sorry. My team's a little comical, sir. Apologies.
I advise
Yes.
advise not. That is your only warning.
Boy.
Randall is just looking at the two creatures on either side of the Lord, and he's got his fists put up, and just in case they try to take a swing at him.
Handle, don't hit them. They're on our side, I think. Thank you. I hope
I bet you could totally take them.
Shut up.
The king reaches down into the rotten remains of the Lord, of the king of the heart, Bunking King, and pulls out a glowing ember. Now, you have some nerve, calling yourself a king. You hide away in the plots of this summer court, but, well, the queen was quite content to enforce the rules upon you, but, not I.
He's in trouble.
I think a little time out is earned for you. how does about 1,000 years resided on the moon, locked there, unable to do your thing, sound to you? And you can swear you can hear the ember screaming. Oh, that's good. My friends, cats. He throws the ember. One of the creatures just swallows the ember, and they just launch themselves into the air and just fly off back to the moon.
Magpie is kind of playing with her arrows, and she takes the quiver the Queen of Night gave her off, and she looks at the Lord of Autumn. Do you want these back?
Please do. They were meant for a specific purpose, and they've been fulfilled. You won't hear for him for a good 1,000 years. Maybe then he's learnt his lesson.
Thank you. That's very generous of you.
He then fixes his eyes on Yuki and tilts his head. There's something about you, something odd. But my time is short. Maybe we can find out what this little mystery is later. I thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And, well...
And thank you for sparing us the Lord of the Harvest for 1,000 years.
Let's just say you've earned yourself a boon from the courts, be it my dear wife's or myself's. Just do not overstep your mark when asking your boon.
So don't ask for the hat, is what you're telling me.
The Pellet King reaches out, grabs Lantern by the throat, and says, "Yes, that is too much to ask."
Okay.
I didn't realize Lantern recorded me in the Landstar server.
He takes off his
And yeah,
hat.
just in case you're curious, as soon as the bat creatures started to fly off toward the moon, you just saw Crandall point up, "You better run! You better not come back! You better stay away!"
Leave them alone, they're nice!
It's at least nice for now.
The king
Magpie
removes
bows
his
to
hat
the Lord of
and
Autumn.
bows.
Magpie bows to the Lord of Autumn. I'm not sure what kind of boon I could even think to ask. I have my friends, my family, and I feel strong. And I was able to do what I couldn't do with my family 10 years ago.
Boons can
So-
wait. So have no worry about rushing into calling to favors, especially when you may need them later. And then,
She kind of touches the effigy Whisper made of her that she kept on her for this whole fight, just in case.
could you just show me your arm, please?
Sure. She puts out her arm.
Do you have a mark there?
Yeah, my birthmark. I've had that.
A mark of the arrow.
Yes. I don't like that laugh, sir. No offense.
I can see why he would like you. But that is for another time.
Hey, who? Wait, what are you talking about?
He just walks behind you and just disappears.
I do not like that piece of information. Help. She's like looking at this arm, like her mark's like, my birthmark.
And
What if that guy was your dad?
I don't think so, because I think if he was, my birthmark would be something like an autumn leaf or an acorn.
Oh.
If you tilt your head this way, it looks kind of like an oak leaf.
Maybe, I don't know, but the fact that he said it's an arrow means No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no.
Is there anything you want to do before we wrap up this part of the session?
Satisfied.
Magpie's just looking at her arm like, oh, it can't mean that. It sure as hell can't mean that.
Yuki's
You
just
just
super
hear a
confused.
disembodied voice from behind a tree. Is Scary Man gone now?
Yes, scary man gone
Is the
now.
Lord of Autumn. You get out here. I'm currently having an existential crisis.
But he is gone?
Yes, he just left after confusing Yuki and scaring the bejesus out of me.
Okay, good. I'm staying invisible though.
Shifrost, you were a damn lifesaver with that counter charm.
And I think this is the time to bring this part of the session to a close. So,
Oh my god.
That was intense.
We
Mhm.
did it!
note to self and future DMs. If you have two versions of a creature, one has legendary actions, use them.
Hey, we can always do a rematch.
We'll die!
1,000 years!
Who says he's gonna stay on the moon for 1,000 years? He seems like enough of a jerk he'll find a way back down.
The bastard Small's descendants in 1,000 years suddenly. After 1,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer Earth!
And then they recognize.
At that point, Aramnaze has just become so done with everything that they just kick him in the shins.
Later, folks.
Later.
Bye.
Halloween!